So this is a Swift Challenger 570 SE. Going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. Front of the van, you've got your hookup or your hitch and your ATC. We'll go through this in person here on site. Front locker, you've got your gas regulator at the front of the van and your 2 gas bottle tie downs. Come around the side of the van, you've got your leg winder on the bottom of the van through the hole there, and you've got your Aldi heating vent on the side of the caravan also. The rest of that will demonstrate when we're inside the van. On the side of the van this side, you've got your water pump connection. You'll pull the blue trigger back and push the pump into the side of the caravan and release the trigger so it locks in place. The other end of the pipe work will drop into your aqua roll. Next up, you've got your battery box and mains power lead. As you can see, we're connected to a mains power on site. And the red key that you see in that locker is for the motor mover power switch. I'll demonstrate this when you're here in person on site. Inside the van, you've got your 2 vents for the fridges on the fridge inside the van, and then you've got your motor mover and your wheel nuts. The wheel nuts I'll talk while you're here on site, and the motor mover I'll demonstrate also here on site. Next up, you've got your grey waste pipes that come out the side of the van. One comes from the sink in the kitchen, and the other comes from the bathroom sink and the shower. Back of the van here, you've got your toilet fill tank for the the toilet flush tank fill. You put 3.5 litres of water in here and a cap full of the pink fluid. In the bottom locker, you've got your toilet cassette, which you release by pulling up the orange handle and pulling towards you. You've got an orange pressure release for the cassette itself, so when you tip it away, it doesn't spit and splatter. Through the neck here, this is where you'll empty the waste, but also in here, with this cap, you'll measure out a cap full of the blue fluid and put 1 litre of water in here to break down any waste that is inside the cassette. Back of the caravan, you've got your wind down legs on each side of the van, as you can see. One down for the purpose of handover. Underneath the bed, you've got a storage area which you can access via this locker at the back of the van on the door side. Then you've got your wheels and motor mover again. You've then got a 230 volt power socket that goes out to the awning on the side of the caravan. Then got your storage locker for underneath the front seating area, your wind down leg for the other side of the van, and your barbecue gas point. Come inside the caravan. Above the door as you come in, you've got your main power control panel. You've got your master power switch in the centre here, which when pressed will turn the power on inside the van. This light here is indicating I've got power coming from the site we're on, and then the light on the caravan is indicating the power is coming to the van. If you have an orange light on the car and a green light on the caravan, then you're connected to the car via 12 volt. To check the leisure battery level, you'll press the leisure battery button, and if you're connected to the car and you want to check what power source is coming from the car, you'll hit the vehicle battery button. To fill the water system, you'll come over to each tap. You'll open all the taps up on the hot side, so as you can see over on the hot side, you'll open the tap in the kitchen, the one in the bathroom, and the one on the shower also, all on the hot side. You'll then go underneath the seat at the front of the caravan, and underneath the seat at the front of the caravan you'll have this drain down valve. Now the drain down valve is to drain it down, you'll put it upright, so you'll point the yellow waved part of the tap upwards, and then when it's in parallel with the floor, that is the fill position, so you can actually fill the water system while the valve is in that position. Once you've got all the taps open, you can go to the control panel above the door, turn on the water pump, and that will start pumping water around the caravan system. Now when you've got water coming out of every tap on the van continuously, like so, you can then turn the taps off, and that is all the taps in the caravan. And at that point you'll be ready to warm your water on the control panel just here, the Aldi control panel. So I'll press the power button on the left hand side, the control panel will light up. At the moment it's letting me know that the internal temperature of the caravan is 25 degrees, but if I hit the menu button, it will give me the option at the top here where the thermometer is inside the house to control the heating temperature, so I can control up or down depending on where I want the temperature to be. Below that you've got the hot water temperature, so you've got hot water on when the bar is in the centre, and you've got hot water boost when it is complete, then that bar is completely black. The next one down is the amount of power that's coming into the caravan from the caravan site you're on. So for instance, we've got power off, power 1, which is 1 kilowatt of power coming into the caravan, 2, which is 2 kilowatts of power coming into the caravan, and 3 is 3 kilowatts of power coming into the van. That will all depend on the site you're on to how much power you can run the heating system on. If you want to run this control or the heating and hot water on gas, you can do that as you can with the other versions of the heating in different vans. Press the gas button at the bottom here and it will self-ignite on gas. If it failed to ignite, on this screen here it will appear with gas fail with 2 exclamation marks at each end of that. This button here, you've got some advanced settings in there, which I advise you read the manual for that comes with the caravan. If I try to explain these to you in a video, it would take me around 3 hours to do. Coming over to the fridge next, you've got mains power on, or power on should I say. And as you can see at the moment, we're connected to mains power, so it's illuminated blue on the plug symbol just here. To control the temperature of the fridge, on electric or gas, you've got the thermometer button just there, which as you can see, when the power level goes up, or the fridge gets colder, the more amount of bars light up. To ignite the fridge on gas, you'll press the gas symbol just here. If it failed to ignite on gas, it would flash the blue light just here, which is the flame symbol, and then the red symbol on this side, which is a warning light. That is also the reset for the fridge, so when you press and hold it when it's on gas, it will try to reignite after you've reset it on there. If you want to use the fridge as a cool box while you're travelling to keep the beers and wine nice and cold, you can press the battery symbol just here, and when you're connected to the car, that will allow the fridge to chill on 12 volt power from the car. The hob has an electric ring at the back, which is a 240 electric ring. When you connect to mains power, that will work absolutely fine. When you haven't got any mains power coming to the caravan, it will be gas only on the 3 hobs on top. Then your grill and oven is gas on its own. Microwave works very much similar to your household microwave. The last thing I'm going to show you on this caravan is the toilet system from the inside of the van. You've got an electric flush on the toilet, and you've got your grey waste flap at the bottom, which you'll need to release to allow the waste to go down in the cassette under the van. There is one last thing, sorry, actually I need to show you on this particular van. Underneath the seat on the far side of the caravan, you have got a mains consumer unit, which as you'll see is just here. You've got reverse polarity on this end for some European countries where the polarities are reversed. You've got your charger, and you'll need to have your heating and hot water switch on just here to power the heating and hot water supply up on the wall. You've got your mains trip switches underneath this side, and you've got your 12 volt fuses on the other side to that. On the door itself, you'll actually have a list down this side of the 12 volt fuses, then on this side your 240 trip switches and exactly what they are for. If you have any further questions on the Swift Challenger 570 SE, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company and we'll do all we can to assist you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.